Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Chair Yoga for today. I'm Caitlin. I'm going to guide you through a somewhat shorter session than usual, about 20 minutes. And I'm back in my teensy tiny little yoga studio space, but hopefully next week I'll be outside again. So go ahead and get yourself settled in a chair and just sitting up anywhere really. We're going to start with the shoulders, so lifting the shoulders up. Let those hands be free as you circle shoulders around. Take some slower breaths. Enjoy the movement that's happening in the shoulders and the upper chest and upper back. And switch directions. Keep the breath pretty slow. Okay, and then release the hands down. Just let the hands hang towards the ground. Shake it out gently for a moment. Inhale, we're going to lift the arms all the way up overhead. And exhale, bringing the hands down through the heart center. And we'll do that again. Inhale, matching your movement with your breath. Exhale down through the heart. One more time. Inhale, big movement, big breath. Exhale, bringing it all the way down. Good. And then scoot yourself back if you're not already. Go ahead and lean on back against your chair. We'll just do about a minute of centering and breathing. Close your eyes when you're ready. Let your weight drop into the chair and into the ground. And bring your awareness into the front of your face and consciously relax your face, the jaw, cheeks, eyes, forehead, all these places in the face where we tend to carry a lot of tension often without even noticing it. So just let the front of the face soften. We'll come right into some deepened breathing. So we'll breathe in and out for 5, and then 6, and then 7, and then 2 breaths on your own at whatever pace and counting to whatever number feels right. So just exhaling all of your breath out, and then inhaling for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And continue 2 more at whichever of those counts feels right, or slower or longer. And then let your breath control go. The breath do whatever it needs to do. And you can let the eyes gently open. So as we go into the rest of the yoga session, try to breathe slower and deeper. We want to use our breath as basically a tool for good health. And so when we take slower, deeper breaths, it's wonderful for our health, mental and physical and emotional. Okay, so we're going to come right into cat-cow. So just set your feet about hip width apart, coming forward now so you're not on the back of the chair. Hands on your knees, and begin to pull your legs a little bit with your hands and pull your chest forward. Roll the shoulders back and look up comfortably for you. Arched back position. And then round your back. The hands slide forward. Shoulders round forward. Drop your head as much as your neck is good with. Now linking to breath. Inhale, open up, arched back. Exhale, rounded back position. Inhale, arched back. Exhale, rounded back. Inhale, opening. Exhale, rounding. One more time for the good of our backs. Inhale, open. And exhale, round. And then come just to sitting nice straight up in your chair. Take those arms out and small circles, just small circles. This totally reminds me of Jane Fonda. If any of you remember all those workout videos by Jane. So just small circles, working on a little bit of arm strength and a little bit of flexibility. Go back in the opposite direction. Mainly it's strengthening though, which is wonderful. Okay, now inhale, lift it up. Exhale, hands down through the heart. Relax and rest for a moment. And then take the arms out again. Bend your elbows, fingertips on top of your shoulders. And here we go, rolling the elbows. Take your time. You can go my pace or slower or faster. Come to a breathing that is slower and deeper than your everyday breathing. All right, and here we go. One elbow at a time. And as you take that elbow, turn your torso and your head in the same direction as your elbow is going. Getting into some twisting. Feel it in your rib cage, feel it in your waist, feel it in your chest and back. Keep that breath going. And then come on down. So shimmy the shoulders. So that's just getting movement in your shoulders. It really doesn't matter how. It can be up and down, like so. It can be forward and backward. Doesn't matter. Just movement. And then sit up nice and straight for some neck stretches. So we're just going to let the right ear drop gently down towards the right shoulder. And then up to center and left ear towards the left shoulder. And center and right to the right. And continue. Now don't go for some big extreme stretch. We only need a little bit of stretch in the neck. The neck is kind of this delicate part of the body, or I should say it's, relatively delicate in relation to other parts of the body. So just a little bit of stretch each time, and that movement as well is warming up your neck and all the fibers of your neck, and it's releasing some tension. All right, do your left side, let that be the last time. Okay, shrug your shoulders way up, use that to sit up straighter, and then exhale, come down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, shrug it up, sit up really straight, exhale, release, shimmy, and then here we go with neck stretches again. So this time turn to the right, so you're looking to the right, sort of over the right shoulder, and release to center, and turn to the left, and center, and right, and continue. So just going for a little bit of nice feeling stretch. Nothing too intense. Doesn't have to be intense to release neck tension. That nice movement is doing a lot of it for us. Let's go to the left one more time. And then release, and then take your arms. Inhale, swoop them overhead. Exhale, bring your hands right down through the heart center. Shake out your hands, taking it into the legs here. So have your feet side by side. We're just going to take the heels out on the floor, the toes out, the heels out, the toes out, as far as you can go. And you need to be sitting pretty far forward towards the edge of your chair. You can hold on with your hands. Then back we go to the center. Heels in, toes in, heels in, toes, heels to side by side. So we'll do that a couple of times, sitting up straight. Heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, back in, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, together, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, together. One more time, out, heels, toes, heels, and out comfortably for you. Take your hands to your legs and lean forward a comfortable amount. Use the press of your hands to traction your spine long out in front of you. Press those feet into the floor. Breathe into this lovely hip and leg stretch and spine stretch as well. All right, lean back so you're just upright. We're going to come forward again. Fingers are turned inside. So leaning forward, and then this time twist your chest to the right and take that left shoulder down sort of underneath you as you twist to the right. Pushing with the hands just a bit. Come to center and now twist to the left, and that right shoulder sort of swoops under, hands press. One more time, center and then to the right. Center and then to the left. Coming on up, sitting upright just for a moment. Okay, now we're leaning forward again. This time the hands are just fingers pointing in the direction of the knees. We're going to leave the left hand, lift the right arm up, and lean to the left. Keep pressing both of your feet into the floor, especially that right foot. It's the right foot that kind of wants to lift up a little, so keep pressing it down. Welcome to drop to an elbow. Deepen and expand your breath. And then up we come and lift the left arm, leaning over to the right. Pressing both feet equally down into the floor. Little extra attention to that left foot grounding. And then coming all the way up. Good. So now, I know we've done a lot with legs here, but we're doing one more, leaning forward and for the hold. Or if you want to, you can take it down deeper, walking the hands down the front of the legs. You can even let the head drop all the way down. Take a moment, take your time lifting yourself back up. And heel toe your feet back in together and shimmy out your feet on the floor. And coming into the legs, we're just going to lift the right knee up. Hold on either in front of your shin or behind the knee, whichever is more comfy. Sit up really straight as you're hugging that knee up. And while we're here, we're going to flex the foot and then point the foot. And flex and point and flex and point. And then just release. Cross your ankle over, keeping sitting up really straight. See if you can lower that knee towards the floor any amount. Release. Now hold on underneath. Stretch your leg out in front of you. We're trying to stretch the back of the leg for just a moment. So you want to flex your foot and fully straighten that leg. Now bend your knee a little. We're just releasing while holding on, and then circle your foot and your ankle around. And there's often, go ahead and switch directions, often some cracking and popping, but if it's too much, just make your circles smaller. All right, and then stretch the leg out. One more time, cross it over, sit up straight, lower your knee any amount. And then release and shimmy out your feet on the floor. And we'll take that left knee. Either hands in front of the shin or behind the back of the knee. Lift your rib cage up towards the sky as you lift that knee up and in. And then we're going to flex the foot and point. And flex and point. And flex. Great movement in the foot. Point. Flex and point. And now hold on underneath. Go ahead and lean back and straighten that leg as much as it'll go. Flex your foot all the way. So pull your toes back towards your face. Release. I think I forgot this one. Crossing over. Lift your whole rib cage up into the air. See if you can coax this knee down any amount. Releasing from there. Hold on underneath your knee in a relaxed way and circle your foot. So that knee just stays a little bit bent and relaxed. And switch directions. We gotta keep moving. As I always say, move it or lose it. We would just want to keep everything moving. Stretch it out straight for a moment. And then ankle crosses over one more time. Launch the ribs and lower the knee. And release, bring the feet down, shimmy out your feet together on the floor. We're going to come into a couple of warrior pose is right here. So first, scoot yourself forward towards the front of your chair. Step your feet a little wider than hip width, and we're just going to take it into our windshield wipers. So the knees go to one side, and then through center to the other, and keep going a couple of times. Now begin to turn your head opposite way from your knees, so coming into a nice neck stretch as you take it side to side. Nice, healthy, big, smooth breaths. And then come to center. So we're taking the knees over to the right, but this time coming into warrior two. So that thigh is going to be alongside your chair seat, and then stretch your left leg out to straight. You might have to adjust where you're sitting on the chair. You want that left foot angled and flat on the floor. All right. Inhale, sweep your arms up parallel to the ground. Come back to that feeling of lifting your whole entire rib cage up towards the sky. So lift the front of the rib cage, sides of the rib cage, and the back of the rib cage. It all launches up. Exhale, keep that, but relax the shoulders down. Turn your head, if you'd like, to the right. One more breath. Now take that hand down, start to pull the left arm over your ear, side angle pose. And kind of like what we were doing before, you want to keep your feet grounded. So especially your back foot, that left foot, keep it pressing into the floor. Welcome to take the elbow down. Breathe into your ribs. And then coming all the way up, just bring everything back through center. So good, so good. Turn to your other side. So now your left thigh comes along the seat of the chair. The right leg stretches out to straight if you can. Right foot is angled and flat on the floor. I know I'm so short that my foot doesn't even really touch the floor over here. They need to make me a new chair. Chair for short people. That should be a thing. All right, so once you have sweeping the arms out, think and breathe into your rib cage. Front of ribs up, sides of ribs up, back of ribs up. And then as you exhale, keep that and just relax the shoulders down. Welcome to turn your head to the left. Enjoy your breath, enjoy the strengthening. And take that left hand down, start to lean over with the right arm, side angle pose. Extend your awareness all the way back into your right foot and keep grounding that right foot down. Welcome to take the elbow down. Full breaths into your rib cage. And then lifting all the way up. Woo! I know that was a minute. Bring everything back. Shimmy out your feet. Shake out through your hands. And we're going to come into our tin soldier here for a moment. So hold on to your chair. Just lift both your feet, straighten the legs, and then come on down. And then lift the legs again and lift your arms and come on down. So see if you can lift legs, lift arms, and come on down. I know this is aerobic. And down and lift so the heart gets pumping, and down and the breath gets going. And now let's go into the tin soldier. So now we're going to lift the right arm, left leg, and down. Left arm, right leg, and down. Right arm, and down. And left arm, and continue. Find a pace that's for you. Can be my pace, slower or faster. Keep the breath strong and flowing. One more time, and then come on down. Shimmy out your feet along the floor. And we're approaching the end of our class. Let's see. So go ahead and scoot all the way back. We'll go ahead right into our relaxation just for a minute or two since it's been a shorter practice. So settle your feet, settle your hands. When you're ready, close your eyes. And even in that short amount of time, there was a definite amount of energy that we brought into the body and that we created. So now we take this time to let everything let go and just receive the benefits of that energy that was created. So relax the front of the face. Relax the shoulders down. Relax your legs heavy into the chair. Relax the back of your neck and the front of your throat. Relax even your ears. And come back to your jaw one more time and release your jaw. Let yourself be in peace and in quiet for a moment. Then slowly begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes around, coming back. Let's inhale, lift the arms up overhead one more time. Exhale, bring the hands down together. Thank you all so very much for practicing along with me today.